Hi, welcome back to my channel. Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Thank you for joining me at whatever time. Okay, today is another video on running it through the ringer. So I've got 3 different yarns I'm going to review about, what I think and how they crocheted up, or however I made the swatch, and then I ran it through the washer to see if it would last the Crew household. So all of these yarns that I'm reviewing right now are from the sale that was going on in June of 2022. So if you're watching this after that, then they probably don't have this yarn on sale anymore. All right, so the first one that I'm going to review is a thicker one from Hobby Lobby, and it is Meadow Magenta is the name of it, and it's a hand-dyed chunky. And I always look on the back for the Superwash Merino. That's like the softest yarn you can possibly get. Well, one of the softest, not the softest. But anyway, so I crocheted up a little swatch. I always pick like a different pattern to go with. I'm sure if I was making a product, I would knit up a swatch or crochet a swatch in the pattern in which I'm going to use. This is just beautiful yarn. It's real squishy. It was really nice to crochet with. I really can't put it down. I have another one started, and I'm gonna make like a scarf with it, or one of those triangles. I guess a shawl. I'm working on one right now, and it's the same yarn but different color. This one is really, really pretty too. This is a Floral Frenzy is the name of the yarn that I'm working with right now. But it's, like I said, it's the same yarn. It's kind of chunky. It's from Hobby Lobby, and I don't know if you know this, but I love Hobby Lobby. It is one of my favorite places to go. Me and my daughters, and my son, we just like going there. All right, so anyways, my review, it looks exactly the same as when I crocheted it up. Exactly the same. After going through the washer, it looks exactly the same. I love it. I love this yarn. Absolutely love it. If you can go out, get some. There's not a lot of yardage on it, but it is totally worth it if you are making something like a hat. It's very, very squishy. Like I said, I'm making like a shawl with it, and it's just really nice. It's just really nice. It's going to make a nice gift, because you're not giving somebody a project like, hey, here's this beautiful scarf. Hey, don't wash it. I hate doing that. But, sometimes it's okay, and then sometimes it's not. But, it will end up getting ruined in some households, I'm sure. So, this I totally recommend. Families, friends, whatever, hand it off. You can throw it in the washer. It still has that beautiful color. It did lose a little bit of the shine, but actually no, it didn't. It looks exactly the same. I love this type of yarn. All right, the next one, which I already knew, but I wanted to show it off anyways. This was right here, is the Sugar Real Cotton. This is after it went through the washer. It looks the same. It shrunk just a little bit because it's cotton. Cotton will shrink just a little, but overall, I love the Sugar Wheel brand, and it's at Hobby Lobby. This is mustard seed, and again, I got it on clearance. And it's 100% cotton. This is all the information on it. And I just crocheted up a little swatch. I thought it would be cute to maybe do some kind of a cardigan like this. And cotton drapes. So it does make, what I've found, it does not, if you want something to cling, you don't want to use cotton. You want to use cotton for like draping things. Like shawls work well, which I was kind of surprised, because it also keeps me very warm. And then also it makes very good like cardigans if you want it to be like a drapey, almost like a, I don't know, like a summer kind of cardigan. Love this yarn. Beautiful. It washed up. This is after the wash, and it still looks good, and it still has some kind of a shine to it. After I pulled it out of the washer, though, it looked terrible, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks like it's ruined. And but now, like, after it went in the dryer, it kind of plumped back up, and it looks just as pretty as it did. So if you are if a Hobby Lobby is close by, go and grab some. It was only $1.49. Yeah, $1.49 for this, and it is 335 yards. Wow, that is so much. These things, they keep going on and on. Like, I don't know. I love that kind of yarn. I love this kind of yarn, and it's super soft. I love knitting. I love knitting with it and crocheting with it. So, do I approve this? Yes, you should go out and get some now. I love it. It is great yarn, and there's so much of it. Anyway, so I'm moving on to the next one, and this is my last one. Before I show you something else. All right, so this one surprised me, and it is curling a little bit because it has wool in it, and I didn't get it wet and lay it flat. I just threw it in the dryer. And then on top of it, I started to crochet. I was creating some kind of, I guess, like a basket. I was going to do that, but then I ended up stopping. Super surprised about this one, to be honest. I thought for sure that it would felt when I threw it in the dryer, in the washer. I thought it was going to felt for sure. Because it does have some wool in it, and the instructions say that you should not do any of those. It should not go. It says, don't put it in there. That's what all this says. It says, no, do not do this. But, of course, I'm going to do it anyways because I'm trying to see the durability of the yarn. But, like I said, it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It says, don't you dare put it in that washer. But this is the Stripe Hype. And the colorway was Spa Gray. I like this kind of yarn anyways. I'm like, I gravitate towards it. It looks like it could be itchy, but for some reason it's not. Like, it works. I don't know. It's very, 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 very nice to work with. Like, if you've got some good hooks or some good needles, it really just glides through them. And it doesn't split as much as I thought it would as I'm going through it. So I was having a hard time putting this down. I was crocheting and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going to create something. I'm going to create one of my bunnies. That's what I was going to do. I was going to do a bunny. And then I was like, wait a minute, I'm doing a tutorial on the durability. So I need to stop, go ahead and we'll put it in the washer. And like I said, this was awesome. I thought for sure it was going to felt. I thought it was going to be terrible and not work, and it doesn't. It is exactly the same as when I put it in the washer, and it's squishy. It holds, like, you can see some of the stitches still. I'm super impressed, and I wish I had gotten more because, you guys, this was $1.07. $1. And I think I'm going to make one of my Team Spirit cardigans with it. I think I mentioned this before. I really think I'm going to do that because I got enough of it, I think, to make one of them. And I love my Team Spirit cardigans. If you've not seen my first video on the Hobby Lobby Yarn Haul Part 1, I show you one of the cardigans I just finished, and I like things to be long. Like, so that was one of the reasons why I wanted to start knitting and crocheting. I was so tired of buying sweaters or cardigans and having to pull up the sleeves because they were too short, because I have really long arms and I'm sort of tall. Like, I'm 5'8", so I'm kind of tall, and I was tired of things looking like they didn't fit me right. And my husband he's 6'7", and all of my kids are super tall and like are going to be super tall, and I wanted them to have garments that fit them properly. And so that was one of the reasons why I wanted to learn. I wanted to make them things that fit right. And my daughter, she loves her sleeves to be long. And so that's what mainly the Team Spirit cardigan is. It's like, okay, you can make it as long as you want. You can make it as short as you want. You can customize it to your length. So the sleeves that I made on mine are like super long. And my daughter steals the cardigan just to wear all the time. And this is the type of yarn that was meant to be used by it. This kind of like almost old school wool look. That's what was meant to be the cardigan, because it is a Team Spirit. It's dedicated to like old school, like jersey shirt, like sweaters, you know, that you'd wear with the stripes on it. But then it also has that length that you can add to it, and it's just using the stockinette stitch back and forth, creating this this customized garment. Anyways, so if you like this video and would like to see more, please like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for coming so much. Thank you so much. And make a comment in the chat. Let me know what yarn that you've used, or anything that you want to share with me about knitting or crocheting with different yarns. Please let me know. I love getting comments in the chat. I will absolutely comment back, or try my very best to. And like I said, thank you for coming to my channel. This is Handmade in the South, and I've appreciated all of you. Thank you so much.